What's up, everybody? This is Chase with Field and Sports, and I don't know if I really could be more excited right now to be presenting to you for the first time at the Modern Buggy RV factory in Edwardsburg, Michigan, the brand new Bish RV specific Go Beyond Teardrop Adventure Camper Extraordinaire. The Go Beyond series is a brand developed specifically and solely for the Bish RV group, which is one of the most transparent and well-known RV retailers and outfitters throughout the nation. With over 22 locations, they just unveiled their newest in Calera, Alabama. They can be found all over the place, online, on the phone, on YouTube, and in person. So I encourage you to go check out their dealership, whether or not you are looking for a teardrop camper like the Go Beyond or not. They do an incredible job with service and transparency, but that is not exactly why we're here. We are looking at the Go Beyond Hopper 1. Like I said, designed specifically for Bish RV. This overland, affordable overland and adventuring teardrop is beyond cool. Let me just go ahead and turn on our very convenient battery disconnect, which is found on your front tongue box. This unit, believe it or not, is going to be just under 17 feet in length, and it is going to be just about 2,200 pounds. That is astonishing for something that is 9'7" in exterior height and 6'2" interior. At 2,200 pounds dry, you're going to be towed by a majority of vehicles on the road, SUVs, Jeeps, some beefed up Subarus, but really, if your vehicle can tow 3,500 pounds, then you're not even going to feel this thing on the back end when you have it all loaded up. So this is going to be a full fiberglass unit. So instead of your corrugated tin, you have that aesthetic and functional fiberglass feel. And in addition to your walls being fiberglass, you're going to have the standard in the industry, which is a full one-piece seamless fiberglass roof and ceiling. So benefits of that are going to be, namely, much less maintenance required than a typical rubber, PVC, or TPO roof on an RV. It is also going to be much more durable to the weather elements, namely the sun, because you are not going to have to treat it with those expensive UV conditioners required by other RV roofs, and also from a water intrusion, namely the rain, because, like we talked about before, it is seamless. Therefore, what seams can water find? Do the math. And if you want to fast forward in the video to go inside, I always start and kind of go all-encompassing on the outside before we go in. And I'm going to start with the base, the foundation of the Go Beyond. So you can see we've got, a sick graphics package already, but 235 by 15 tires, off-road, all-terrain. These are going to have your TPMS caps on them, so quick campground check. You've got green means good, yellow as we start to lose air, and red means we probably need some. So that is going to be on your two tires, as well as your spare, which is going to be standard inside mounted, giving it a really cool aesthetic, but also not infringing on your ground clearance. Modern Buggy RV is the manufacturer of this beautiful Go Beyond. And so amongst and in similar fashion as the Modern Buggy RV, we are going to not compromise on the quality of the materials that we use to build these units. So your flooring is going to be different than 99% of campers out there. It is not going to be your traditional plywood floor as you would find at any other camper. We are using what's called Vixenite composite. It is stronger, than wood. It is bug proof. It is mold, mildew, rot resistant. It is waterproof, and you can drop a cinder block from 3 stories up high and it's not going to break or really even damage the floor. But don't take my word for it. You can go on their website and see those videos yourself. Pretty entertaining. So we're using that across the Go Beyond lineup. This is the Hopper 1. The plan is to start with 3 hoppers. So this will be your first. Also different than 99% of campers out there that have used a traditional wood backing behind their fiberglass for years and years. The Go Beyond is going to be sporting Azdel composite behind that fiberglass. If you're not familiar with Azdel composite, what that does is it replaces, like I said, the historical use of wood behind fiberglass. So what does wood have in it? Well, it has holes, it has pores. And when water gets into those pores, it creates a separating of the glue from the fiberglass in something that we call in the RV industry delamination. If you've seen it, you know it. It's that bubbling, it's that warping. It is horrible for the structure of a camper. It is going to give you a formaldehyde smell over time. So what this Azdel composite does is it replaces that wood. It is impervious to water. It is mold, mildew, rot resistant. It is lighter. It is a sound deadener. And it is a better insulator. So a lot of features packed into one product that we like to highlight that is behind the skin and goes into the quality of craftsmanship and materials used by Modern Buggy RV in this Go Beyond. And no, we are not just using that composite material behind the fiberglass. Additionally, it is going to be an exterior and interior dual layer design. So your interior wallboard is actually going to be printed on Azdel as well. So this is the most capable unit as you're taking it off of the road onto trails, near the beach, wherever water can go. It is not going to hurt that composite material. So we use that where you see fiberglass. It is an upgrade. You can't see it, but if you've camped before, if you've owned RVs before, you do know that you are going to want to have it. And this, to my left, is not just a prop. I did not just put this here. This is an aluminum frame. So all of your Go Beyond product is going to have an aluminum frame. That is lighter, it is stronger than any other alternative used to build RVs. So it's something that you are going to want. Gonna be built on this nice little steel chassis here, powder coated. So you have an incredibly durable and well-built, well-thought-out exterior with your construction features. So what other elements do we want to point out on the Go Beyond? Well, you're going to have 100 watts of fixed solar on your rear. So that's going to be charging, trickle charging your battery wherever you go. Going down the road, no problem. That is always going to stay fixed to your camper. But in addition to that 100-watt panel, we've also included an additional solar port. With that solar port, we're going to be including 220 watts of a briefcase panel, giving you 320 watts of solar on your Go Beyond product. That is going to be more than enough to keep your 12-volt items charged and running while you're going. And why did we add it on a briefcase versus just on the roof like everyone else? Well, we are campers. We've been doing this for years now. Modern Buggy RV is an independently owned factory. We own all our equipment, own all our own buildings, but we are campers at heart, users at heart. And ideally, when you are site seeking and looking for a campsite, you are going to be parking in the shade. Why would you want to be parked in the beating sun? I'm sweating here filming this video. So what you'll do is you'll park in the shade. When you get to where you're going, pop that briefcase panel in and use it to follow the sun. So that way you've got charging whether you're going down the road or when you're at the campsite. So really well thought out design there. Going around the exterior, you're going to see that we have equipped the Go Beyond with the Fugatti tankless and endless hot water heater. Oh my goodness, they said it couldn't be done, but we've done it. We've added a tankless, endless hot water heater to the Go Beyond. Again, if you've camped, you know that you want to conserve or preserve as much water as you can. The Fugatti does that better than anything else that we have tested out there, making it endless and endless. That will be your outside shower. Take you around one more time and show you the giant storage that we have equipped the Go Beyond with in the rear. So you can see that you've got so much storage underneath your bed here, the aluminum frame, but this is also a pass-through. So this will go all the way to the front of the camper from the rear. So whether you're throwing duffel bags in or not, you're also able to, put in a small kayak. You're able to put in your fishing rods. So it's gonna keep whatever you want inside and out of the elements. And also easy to access whether you're standing back here at the rear or from the inside of the camper. We're also equipping standard with the Go Beyond a 2-inch receiver. I am always surprised, having been in this industry for years now, how few RVs come with a receiver. Every time I go camping, I want to bring my bikes with me. So what we've done is welded into the frame a 2-inch receiver for the Go Beyond, weight rated at 185 pounds, making it a breeze to pop in a rack, easily bring 2 mountain bikes, or even bring 2 electric bikes. An e-bike weighs about 50 pounds. They are all the rage, and this receiver will get the job done. You can see we got 2 stab jacks, additional outlet outside if you ever wanted to, plug in a TV, charge your phone, whatever you need to do out here. Pop in a speaker, who knows. You see, we've got a LED strip light and power awning that goes over your door. I think a really nice touch there. And I definitely want to point this out because I think it looks super cool. But we have these sick platform steps. The white, the black, the aesthetic, I'm a sucker for it. I dig it. The Go Beyond actually will go beyond other campers in this segment. This teardrop is an adventure teardrop because we are equipping it standard with a Dexter Torflex independent axle suspension. So when I say independent, I mean if you run over my foot on the right side, you're not going to feel it on the left. Versus 99% of campers out there that utilize a leaf spring axle, which have worked in the past. They're sturdy. I'm not putting them down, but you're going to feel those bumps, those bruises when you're going down the road because it is a straight bar across the axle, so the camper is going to bounce like this. Versus the Go Beyond, which is going to be set up for a smoother, safer tow by operating independently as you go. We're going to go inside now and check out the interior. Friction hinge door, bug screen as well. So super nice when you are at the campsite, you want to get some fresh air, don't want to close the door, you've got your bug screen. Just attaches straight to the door with your magnetic latches. Nice oversized grab handle, making it a breeze. And here we go. You can see we've got the front window, the Hopper 1, giant U-shaped dinette at the front. You can see those 4 black pegs. If you wanted to convert this into an additional sleeping space, you can do so easily by dropping your rotating table down into place, making for another 80-inch long sleeping space. And guys, I'm just gonna say it if it isn't obvious. I don't know if there is a trailer in this segment, 17 foot long overall, 2,200 pounds, with this much storage. You've got storage above the kitchen. You've got it below the sink, below the burner, below your fridge, which is a split fridge freezer combo. Voila, 12 volt. Say less. So storage galore. I'll just show you a little example. Beautifully finished, deep. Great finish on these. Additional storage, and then even a built-in microwave. And you know what I actually love about this microwave? And I think that if you have camped, you're gonna appreciate this. And this is a way you can tell that I have camped, is the height of this microwave. How many RVs do you go in and the microwave is above your head or at your knees? So you're either playing with fire, dropping a bowl of soup on your feet, or you're really spinning the chamber saying, I really hope I don't drop that bowl of soup on my face. So we've got this right about waist height, super convenient, super easy to use, and it's gonna be directly underneath additional deep storage for your backpacks, dishes, whatever. I mean, you might as well just move in here because this is like basically a storage unit. You've got so many places to put stuff. And oh my gosh, more cubbies, open cubbies, hang, do what you need to do with it. But you've got so much storage in this unit, it's not even funny. And you can see, we talked about it a little bit outside, that full fiberglass roof and ceiling. You can see the ceiling part of it in here. It operates almost like a dry erase board. It's an upgraded feature. And then there's that Asdel that we print right on that we talked about before. So this is a very durable, very bulletproof unit. We've even just added buttons. I can't even tell you, and maybe I'm alone, I don't think so, but all the touch screens look really nice. But I just want to be able to push a button and know that that button works. I know if I hit this, my rear lights are going to kick on or off, right? Believe it or not, I had them off. So the buttons, they work. That will be for your awning. It is a power awning. Just press it. Be great. 2-burner cooktop. Something I like to point out as well, because everything that you see in this Go Beyond is an upgrade. So we're not using a cheap countertop. This is solid surface, guys. This is a brand name countertop, and you can see that because there is no T-molding here. Solid surface. So chip, rot, mildew, stain resistant. Great for the outdoors. Great for something that is going to be used in inclement weather at times. So you're going to love that upgrade. Again, 17 foot long overall. You're going to have a beautiful hygiene convenience center with your hot cold shower. You're going to have a nice toilet set up in here as well. Fan and additional light. I am 6'2" and stand in it no problem. Like I said, we have a 6'2" interior. So I am standing and able to use that to get myself clean. If I need to go to the restroom at night. When I was growing up, my parents wouldn't even let us use the bathroom in our camper. I had to go outside or in the campground facilities. But this gives you the option, whether you're pulling over on the side of the road or if you're camping overnight, to use that restroom, to get a shower in, to clean yourself off. And like I said, we have an outdoor shower as well if you just wanted a quick rinse. The Go Beyond also is going to be featuring an auto detect converter. I like to point that out because a lot of our customers do like to off-grid camp. And so what that auto detect converter does is it allows you to take a lead acid battery that typically comes standard on these units and seamlessly swap it out for a lithium battery. That way you can seamlessly operate it efficiently and effectively without needing to be an engineer or technician. It makes me feel like I am Tim, the Toolman Taylor. Reference for anyone that had a good childhood there. Oh, additionally too, you'll see that these valances, they are actually there not only for aesthetic, but for design. So you'll see this little lip here. You can see here about 3/4 of an inch lip, you're going to be able to use them as storage valances. So if you have your phone, water bottle, whatever else. And again, I just like to point out outlets wherever I see them. There's one for your coffee maker. You got one into your, it's your dinette, USB, USB-C, another USB, USB-C. I don't think you can have too many outlets because you're charging phones, laptops, cameras, lights, whatever else, power banks when you're camping. And I did not mention this yet, but on your Hygiene Convenience Center, we've opted on the Go Beyond to go with your slow close, self-squeegeeing Irvine shower door. So that is a tremendous upgrade from a curtain, which if you've camped with curtains 2 times, you know that you're gonna get mold on your feet, body, and you're probably gonna end up a solo camper sooner than later due to how dirty those can get. And then also, it is a tremendous upgrade from what looks nice on a dealership lot, which is glass, but when you start taking a travel trailer down the road at 70 miles an hour and you start going off-road and finding a few bumps and bruises on the road, you're gonna realize that glass can and will break if given the opportunity, and in addition, adds a tremendous amount of weight. So we went with this slow close, self-squeegeeing shower door. It worked. That was beautiful. With a full fiberglass surround. Like I said and showed about a little bit ago, that is where you would access that rear exterior baggage door for your pass-through storage inside. So again, if you need to grab a duffel bag, if you wanted to put your fishing rods inside, or if you even wanted to throw in a little kayak, you can do so, no problemo. With even more outlets. As you get to the rear, you're gonna see 2 windows, making for a very nice cross breeze, and a true 80-inch long bed. Guys, this makes a difference. This is not a camper queen. You are able to put on real sheets. It is going to, like I said, I'm 6'2", and that's where my feet are. I am sleeping comfortably. Got those storage valances on both sides, again, making it a perfect spot for your phones and a water bottle at night. You've got additional USB storage, cargo net hanging for your remote on your 12-volt TV, so when you get to where you're going, you've got those creature comforts. You've got these sweet blackout shades. I mean, you saw how sunny it was. The sun was beating down, and now literally nothing is getting in. Yeah, you like that? That was nice. Didn't expect that. We talked about the Fagatti tankless endless hot water heater outside. That would just be your remote for it. Wall mounted, so you can see the exact temperature you are getting in that water heater. You're gonna have a 13.5K roof mounted air conditioner. And for 2026 and new for the Go Beyond, we are equipping that air conditioner as a Coleman Mach AC. That is a tremendous upgrade. As someone that likes to think of themselves as a small camper specialist, I know how loud ACs can get in a space like this. So having the Coleman as an upgrade is something that I will genuinely appreciate. It's quieter, it's colder, and it blows out a lot more air than its competitors. So I'm a huge fan of it. I am beyond psyched we switched to it for 2026 in the Modern Buggy line, but specifically in the Go Beyond line. I think customers are going to love its quiet nature while keeping you cold. You've also got a 12,000 BTU furnace, so if you're camping in some cold weather climates, pop that baby on. That's going to be propane powered, and you are going to be toasty in here. Guys, like I said, the Go Beyond is going to be hitting Bish stores here very soon. Bish RV is a national retailer and outfitter for RVs. They are incredibly knowledgeable, well-trained, and transparent. I can't recommend them enough as a dealer group. So please, when these start hitting the lot, here soon. This is an exclusive Modern Buggy Factory sneak peek. Go check them out. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you on the road, and enjoy the journey. Thanks.